EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Right there. Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. Here I come.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Mike Brown, 80. Mike's by 4. Hey. Check safety. Alert.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Fielded just inside the 30. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Come on, set, 30 base.
Watch the backer.
Shoot!
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 40 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen flushed out right. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
On 52.
Hey, watch it.
From midfield, here's Allen. Escaping the pressure. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Quincy Williams. Throwing on second down. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. So more. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Down. 70, Indy.
Watch the boot.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up
a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Murray going to throw. This complete to the tight end Clay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Throwing on first down is Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's got room. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 24 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, and that'll be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
60 Pittsburgh.
Come on, D.
5.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Minshew. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like things balance out, right? What's that?
He's got a man, complete. The 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 83 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught at the 20. It's a gain of 34. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew eluding the pressure, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention for this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd and 9, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I got it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Murray gets this one to Isabella. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Down. 30 base.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Fournette running out of the gun. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll try and throw for it here. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Steps away to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
And a Cardinal 1st down.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the...
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' run.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Jacksonville. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready to break.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Sit up. Fire.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready? 18, Gator. 61, matchbox lights.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Ready?
Minshew, 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Leonard Fournette finding some room at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Ready. 60, Pittsburgh.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Big rip.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
I got it. Mike 42. Mike 42.
Protein spill.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Switch.
Hey, Alpha. They go.
To try again after the sack. Minshew under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Outlaw.
Preston Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike's 42.
Yes.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2.
Get that.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
All day, every day, any day.
Hey, black.
Check hot route. Hot.
Check 4. Line left. Shit. SOS.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Being chased out left. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 61 yards.
First down, Packers.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And again, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Under 10. Watch twist.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check 50. 56 to Mike. 56 is Mike.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers have taken the lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Fournette. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fournette. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And able to find Conley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go. 8-3.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 51 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. Rolling to his right. The connection made. It's Graham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Now it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Ready?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punt.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Let's go, baby.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Check, check. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Haywood.
Second and 5 now. Minshew. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette there to make the grab. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, you got 3.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
319. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You're not ready. You're not ready. Kill.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers flushed out right. And Graham's got it. Complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They come up in an offset eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Greystone, Travis.
No. Checking, he's checking. Crash. Check. Fresno.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Escaping, and he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal.
Rush down 300. Check.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
80 weapon. Hit it.
Now Minshew on first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
It's just me and you.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Caught here by Conley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike 42. Coming in.
Hustle.
Jim.
5.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Don't get nervous.
Get it.
After the sack on first down, Minshew, that's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Minshew throwing on third down. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
That one probably should have been picked, huh?
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Fournette. And a short gain down to about the 33. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Minshew. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. It's Williams on the catch. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Damn, look like I lost this
one. It has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll come out in the pistol. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
They come up in an offset eye. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, this is a pass.
Watch twit.
They'll try again with Jones. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Check 31. Check 31. Bang, 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 bang. No. Off. Zoom. Kill. Showing it.
I'm gonna let that time run. I lost anyway.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
Check, 42's the mic.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Hatchet.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch the run.
They'll look to throw.
Damn.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
91.
I got you, bro. That man.
Score. 5.
He's back to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Oh.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.